Say that Japan was on like Nazi side or like we were and okay, so we were on the Nazi
Yes.
side and like are Polish people in general like with the hate against Japan? Sure, that
You're not
makes-
gonna believe it.
Okay, tell me. 小規模ですけど。で、その横でポケモンのカードが売られてるっていうね。
At the university, you can study Japanese philology.
Really? Is
Yes.
it popular?
It is very popular.
Why do you think Japanese knives are popular now?
Yeah, it has a lot to
because you are living on the island,
Right.
so you cannot expand. Yeah.
ポーズナンっていう都市に来ましたねポーランドで撮影するのは初めてなんですけど、どんなものを見せればいいか分かんない。めっちゃ綺麗。あっちの方にもずっと広がってるの分かりますかね。なんか日本のフェスティバルがあるらしいんで行ってみましょうか。めっちゃいい天気。めっちゃ盛り上がってなんか今始まったばっかりやから適当に入ってみたんですけど、めっちゃ人入ってきててあれっすね。めっちゃ並んでるんで。今めちゃくちゃホームレスに絡まれてなんかやばいことになりそうになりましたね。警察来てましたけどどうなるんでしょうか。Alright, so nice to meet you. What's your name again?
Camila.
Camila, nice to meet you. Edita. I know it's a weird name, but I know. But okay, so what? So I came here from Japan, and I wonder your impression. Like, what's your impression of Japan in general?
I've never been to Japan,
Mhm.
but I for sure want to visit their
Okay.
place. But well, it seems like it's a very futuristic,
Futuristic.
country.
Okay.
So, but also traditional. So it's really great
Okay.
mix of both.
Mhm. I think Poland really does a good job with the traditional way, and if you look at the city center here,
Yeah.
like it's very traditional. So I wonder, and how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old. Okay, so like you were studying high school and now you're in university.
Yes.
Okay, so I wanna know like what Polish people study at school about Japanese history, or like what do you study about Japan at school, historical wise?
Well, there wasn't much of like
Okay.
Japan history.
Mhm.
Well, maybe during the Second
Yeah.
World War.
Tell me about it. Tell me.
Well, there
Uh-huh.
was this Pearl Harbor, I think, and also the dropping of bomb
Okay.
on Hiroshima.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's it.
Like was there, because we were allies with the Germany and Italy, like did
Yeah.
you study stuff about that, like about Japan?
Yes, we had,
Mhm.
but it was really like in general
Okay.
set, so not many like details.
Okay, because in general, like we just said that Japan was on like Nazi side or like we were, and okay, so we were on the Nazi
Yes.
side, and like are Polish people in general like with the hate against Japan right now, or
I don't think like I think times change,
Okay.
and I
Uh-huh.
think that maybe some older people still think that. I'm not sure, but I think
Okay.
younger are more like seeing they see what is right now, right? So
okay,
Yeah, I don't think that people think that Japanese people are Nazis or anything.
Okay,
so.
okay. Like, are you for say like you're Babcha, for example? Like, if I meet her for the first time, like, would she be like, oh, Japanese person, or she'll be like,
No,
okay?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so in general, like Polish people have like good impression, and at school you guys learn about those history, but like they wouldn't think like Japan is about people or anything like that.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you very much.
But it's, I think, more of a religious thing.
Yeah.
Because of the government, they just.
But I also want to ask Polish people about their religious like belief system or stuff like that because
But there is this
some.
building,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and
okay.
this building, and I think in 40 hours there will be
40
like,
hours?
Yeah,
I can't be here.
40 minutes.
Oh, 40 minutes. Okay.
Yes, and there will be like two of the.
Are you going straight?
No, I'm going that
Oh,
way
okay. No, I'm so
exactly.
sorry. I'm
No,
so
but
sorry.
this-
No, thank you very
but
much. I
that's-
wanna.
but it's
Yeah,
nice.
thank you very much.アーケード、ゲーセンの目の前で小規模ですけど。
Dla wszystkich, którzy się do Ciebie nie uciekają, a zwłaszcza za nieprzyjaciółmi Kościoła Świętego, ale
宗教の
Niespodziewanej śmierci, zachowaj nas, Panie.
でその横でポケモンのカードが売られてるっていうね、面白い。ホームレスに絡まれたり政治的な話したりめっちゃなんか今日いろんなことありますね。ポズナンいいっすね、なかなか。まだ始まったばっかですけど、めっちゃ盛り上がってます。
Dzień dobry, zapraszamy.
Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Julia.
Yulia. Okay, my
Yes.
name is Edita. That's from my channel. I know it's weird.
Okay.
Okay, so, and are you from here?
Not originally.
Okay, but you're from Poland.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so first question, what's your impression of Japan?
My first ever impression, like when I was talking to a Japanese person for the first time in my life, is that if you want to go to Japan, that's what they told me. You don't go to Tokyo.
Okay, that's
like
true.
it's much.
That's true. I would say
Really?
so. Yeah. Would you recommend people to go to Warsaw?
No.
Exactly,
no.
same thing.
Yes.
But why wouldn't you
Uh,
recommend people to go there?
they have really different mindset.
Okay, like busier, rushing.
Yes. Yes. Totally. And just different priorities.
I would say the exact same thing about Tokyo. You know, because people in Japan are generally so nice, but they're just so busy.
Yes.
I think people will be nice to you and to him too. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that I would say that's the impression of Japanese people, or that's what you heard from people. But like,
Yes.
what's your impression
My
of
impression.
Japan or Japanese?
So I had. That's one thing I haven't told you before. I had a Japanese teacher.
Oh, what do you mean, like Japanese teacher
I
from
was
Japan?
learning Japanese.
Are you okay?
Yes,
Why don't
but
you?
I do not remember like nothing.
What?
Language.
So, like, okay, I'm a bit confused. So, like, did you study Japanese?
confused?
I'm a bit like, okay, so like you were studying Japanese at high school or
Yes.
junior high? Okay, high school. So why don't you share some Japanese, like
No.
shout some Japanese kids?
We're not doing it.
Okay, okay, but would you say it's popular for people to learn Japanese now?
In bigger cities, yes.
Okay, okay,
But
like.
in smaller cities or like countryside, not really.
Okay.
Like, I think if you would ask people that are from smaller cities, they wouldn't know this much about Japan that like people from Katowice or Warsaw.
Okay. More and more Polish people are getting interested in Japan and Japanese culture.
Well, I think in Poznan it's different because here at the university you can study Japanese philology.
Really? Is it
Yes.
popular?
It is very popular. Many students attend. Wait, how do you say it in English? Try to study.
They try to register.
Yes,
or it's-
but
course.
there is a really small
Spots?
amount of spots.
Okay, okay.
So I think Poznan, Krakow, Warsaw.
Wrocław maybe?
I think I know Wrocław has Korean philology, but
Okay.
I don't think they have Japanese one.
But would you say like Japanese one is more, like Japan in general is more popular than Korea? Or Korean philology?
I'd say yes.
Okay, okay. Interesting.
From what I know.
Okay.
It could be different. The other people you ask can tell you something totally different.
But in
from
your
my
opinion?
experience, like I had friends who were really into
Japan?
Japanese culture,
Uh-huh.
but not so much in Korean.
Okay, okay.
So, as I told you before, my teacher was Japanese.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
That's the one who told me about
The Tokyo.
Julia, not go to
No,
Tokyo. Don't go to
Uh-huh.
Tokyo, go to Osaka, go to Sapporo.
Right.
And, well, she was the kindest person I
Oh, that was a
know.
woman. Okay.
Yes. And she told me if I ever want to study in Japan, go to Osaka.
Okay.
She told me that people in Osaka are the kindest people, the best.
They're more friendly, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's what she said. And that, I don't know, when I was studying, she was really kind. She was really, she let me take my time to learn kanji, to learn some things, which is much different from teachers in Poland.
Yeah, like they're more like do this by this time, by this time. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard they're very cold, right? That's what I heard.
Strict.
Okay, okay. Last question maybe.
Okay.
So, I was wondering like what your school taught you about Japan. I mean, like did they teach you anything specific about Japan? I know it depends on the course or the
You're not
major.
gonna believe it.
Okay, tell me.
So, my school,
Mhm.
it's kind of different from other people.
Okay, other
But
schools.
our teacher, he was the one who studied Japanese philology. So he
Okay.
was telling us a bit more.
Okay, but he was a history teacher, right?
No, biology.
Biology teacher.
Yes.
Okay, okay, and okay, go on, keep going.
And he would just, randomly we were learning something about bones, blood,
Biology,
and everything. I don't know biology.
I'm trying to think where you're going with this
And
story.
he was just like, he was standing and he would be like, okay, when I was in Japan, some random stuff.
Okay,
So,
okay.
like, from history, maybe or two,
Yeah.
that's the most I know.
So you have more opportunities to get
Yeah.
exposed. Okay, but like, what did you learn at the history class?
History class is like, oh, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but
No,
I
it's
think
fine.
we all know.
If, like my audiences would be interested in learning like what people taught you. I mean, it's not your opinion, right? This
Yeah.
is just you're sharing what you learned there. But I used to live in the States, and I was learning history there too. And they were teaching the kids there that like Germany and Japan and Italy were like allies. So like I was wondering if like Polish school also was teaching whether like we were like close to Nazis.
From what I remember, they say that it's really
At the time.
Japanese and German were having the same setup.
Like we share the same goal.
Yes,
Which
like
was?
in World
Well, what was the goal?
War II. Okay, I'm not really
Okay,
good
okay,
at
no
talking
problem, no
about
problem.
serious topics. But like these times were similar. But I don't think Polish school
Focus on it.
focus on Japanese side enough.
So let's say like I'm a Japanese person and your history classes in Poland might not make us look that good because we were kind of enemies.
Okay. Well, first of all, me meeting you here, I don't look at you through your
Past.
country's past. Not at all. Like, I also don't mind as a Polish person. I don't mind being friends with German people.
Okay.
Maybe older people still have the same thing,
Oh, okay.
but right now I don't think it makes such a difference.
Would you say like normal Polish people, like your babcia, for example?
Oh yeah.
Would you say she would be like kind of against, or she would like look at me weird, or because I'm Japanese, or
She wouldn't look at you weird, but I think just most of the older people in Poland would just be more interested in you. Like,
Really?
tell me more about
Aw,
you.
that's
Let them know where are you from. They won't know.
Aw.
They won't know
They wanna
anything
know.
about Japan.
Uh-huh.
So just tell them, oh, we eat this, we have this. Do you know this? This is from Japan. This way. And then we can do.
okay,
My
so
babcia wouldn't judge you.
okay. They don't care about it.
Yeah,
Okay, I like
we
that.
don't care.
Okay, cool.
No.
Okay, nice to talk to
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much.やっぱ日本の包丁人気っすね。Okay, so what's your name again?
Hi, I'm Kuba.
Kuba. Okay, nice to meet you. And why do you think Japanese knives are popular now?
Yeah, it has a lot to do, I think, with the history behind them.
Like Japanese history, or
Yeah, it's the knives history, and
Uh-huh.
also the craft of creating these
Uh-huh.
knives. I know that there is quite a lot of history in that, and that a lot of thought was put into how these were designed, and a lot of time and experience from the craftsmen that crafted them, from the smiths in Japan.
would you say like it's becoming more popular because of like Polish people realizing the Japanese culture is kind of cool, or?
It's, I think, more to do with knives specifically, because
Okay.
I can only talk about knives, right? Because
Okay.
I'm not that much, to be honest, into Japanese culture.
Okay.
But when I started working with these knives, and with a friend who owns this business, it actually interested me more. I realized that there's actually quite a lot to like there, right?
Yeah. So you wouldn't say you're not into Japanese culture yet?
I was not,
Okay.
but
what
I'm
about
starting
now?
to get.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what though?
Through music, for example.
Okay, like what?
Yeah, like Japanese city pop, like 70s
okay.
and 80s.
Like Plastic Club and-
Yeah. there are also like events which are even more Japanese culture oriented. So they have, you know, maybe 3 playlists that go on repeat.
Yeah, over and over.
I remember all the songs from these playlists already, and since I'm a DJ as well,
Nice.
I really like to dig into the genres that I
Japanese.
find, right?
What are those? What are those?
Zapraszam na degustację. This is mead. You know mead?
Meal?
Fermented honey.
Oh, they're honey. Okay.
tried it?
Meal. Okay.
Have you ever tried?
I mean, no, not really. Fermented?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
So the
all the
alcohol
problems that you got.
Oh, it's got alcohol?
is coming from
Uh-huh.
Natural process of
honey
fermentation.
Okay.
in the process of fermentation.
Okay.
So
let me
no
try.
spirit, no
Okay.
alcohol other than
Okay.
simply fermented.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
wow.
one is oak tasting.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Next one is very sweet.
It's actually the first one that you tasted.
So you were saying that you were doing karate in Japan?
No. I was saying I'm doing karate since I was kids.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
I am a senpai of Karate Kyokushin,
Uh-huh.
which basically means that I'm wearing a brown belt.
Brown one. Okay, so like what would you say is your impression of Japan? I know you've never been there,
What I would
but
say, definitely the railway stations and the railway, the way how fast they are going. I was saying you are if all the world have farmers as you, you have the most productive per meter people, because you can make on 5 meters a house. It's
Right,
unbelievable
that's
for me,
true.
but it's actually respect. And
I
the
gotta
way.
be next to you. Actually, that would be better.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
Closer, yeah, get closer. I've got apartment 33 square meters. Probably you can do it something extra than I will do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. I mean-
this is actually creative from the space that you've got, because you are living on the island,
Right.
so you cannot expand. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, that's like in my opinion, like you seem like you're very proud of being Poland.
Yes, of course.
You know,
definitely.
Polish and being in Poland. So like, what do you think that other countries can learn from Poland? Polish.
The approach. This year we're celebrating 1,000 years of the history of Poland.
congratulations.
Thank you very much. We are the first country in Europe that had our own constitution.
Okay.
The second country around the world. So all the Europe can learn from us how proud you can be from the history that you are where they are having. But unfortunately, Germans, Russians was attacking us all the time.
So maybe that leads to the next question. So like, what did your school teach you about Japan when it comes to when it comes to the history? Like, what did they teach you?
About Japan, I can only tell you that I am a senpai of Karate Kyokushin, so I know about the history of Japan. But of course, the samurai for me, respect, big respect, big soldiers. I know that you are very creative. I know that you got the best technology. You got the very good cars. I had one in Australia.
What did your school teach you historically?
No, about it was not a lot, if I have to be honest. So from my memory, I cannot mention more than Hiroshima. Okay, that's what I know when the nuclear bomb was dropped by USA. That I remember, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
We were allies with Germany and Italy, so like, we just said that your school taught you like Japan was on the Nazi side, or?
No, never heard of anything like that. No,
Okay.
never. What I heard, I can only just say about Harbor, and I can say about the Hiroshima.
For example, right, like because your generation and your Babcha generation, for example, might have different views.
They will have no difference views that I told you about Japan.
Okay.
Because we never heard about nothing bad about Japan, where as well all we heard is about the technology. There's a very high quality technology.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
夜のこの感じどうすか？夜のこの感じどうですか？いいでしょう。この感じのまた。ね。日本もそうっすけど、 やっぱりね、なんか夜になったらまた違う顔を見せてくれるのがポーランドの好きなとこっすね。すごい綺麗。おとぎ話みたい。いいっすよ。日本のフェスティバルのとこでなんか全然関係ないカメラ撮ってないところでめっちゃ楽しい話とかしてたんで、もうすっかり夕暮れになっちゃいましたね。もう6時っすよ。朝から来てるのに。ポズナいいっすね。ここにね、街のミニチュアがあるんですよね。見えますか？そう結構ね細かく作られてるのがあって、でこれがこれですね。伝わるかな？伝わります？このサイズ感で、このとこにはどなたかわかんないですけど、ポセイドン、この感じどうすか？いいでしょう。この感じ、この感じで、この感じからのエリタっすね。でちょうどちょうど鐘が鳴るっていう。ね、ポーランド何回見ても綺麗ですね、やっぱり。エリタ早く帰れって言ってるんでしょうか。ズーム間違えてるし。エリタ早く帰れって言ってるんでしょうか。こっからの引きのエリタからの鐘いいでしょう。綺麗。どれ？綺麗やな。ちょっと覗いてる感じ可愛いでしょ。この感じね。どうぞ舐めてからの鐘ね。綺麗。
I feel like Japan must be one of the last countries to visit because it's too like
It's going to overshadow other countries.
yes.
Ah,
absolutely.
interesting. Because